And good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We are doing a follow-up video on our altcoin over here, Solana. We have done one in the past. All my drawings got erased from TradingView. Thank you so much. We will be doing them fresh on this video. If you're interested in what we said in the last video, please feel free to look at the YouTube, and I'll try to add the link of the video in the description of this one today. So let's get it kicked off. We're starting it off here on a weekly time frame. Solana has been going up, down, up, down, up, down. Huge distribution over here on the October 2021, and then basically huge accumulation on December of 2022, basically a year later. And now we're getting a nice upside, basically almost like parabolic rise. Basically took out the liquidity that was put in on the November 2021 high, and we took it out over here on January 2025, basically 4 years later. Makes sense because crypto goes on a 4-year cycle. And now this is starting to look like distribution again. This is something that we already discussed in our last video. We were looking for, hey, where can we find a good buying opportunity? We were talking about this level over here around 205, and you're kind of around there right now. We had lower levels underneath that. I will show you guys what the most recent fib pull that I did today shows. And right now, the main thing I want to say, today is the weekly close at Friday for spot. Perpetual closes on Sunday. As long as Sunday we close above this $200 level, I have very strong inclination that next week we will open and continue back up into the reversion to the mean trade around $230 maybe, to put in a right shoulder for this head and shoulder distribution possible play out. I'm going to doodle it right now, and you'll see the fibs as well. Here is the left shoulder. Here is the head that we've already established. We are over here at the 200 level, which I've already discussed is a great buying opportunity for upside continuation with your risk managed below this level. So if we get the upside we're looking for, we need to make sure we take profit around 230 to 250, because the possible reversal is there for us to go into the deeper levels, such as $145. You might get a bounce here to 164, go deeper a little bit into the low hundreds, get a nice buyback up into the 145, and then continuation after support is tested and you get that expanding wedge breakout. Okay, this is how I expect it to play out. I am looking for this descending channel situation to resolve itself. I mean, this is a very steep descending channel. We will probably see it a little bit better on a higher time frame. Let's just leave it like that for now. So let's go now to a daily, and we can see a little bit more what we just doodled, okay? So this is the channel that I made, a descending channel, but I should color this green. We will look for buying opportunities inside that channel, and the midline, make it white. Cool. Cool, what? Okay. So this is how I am looking at it. I'll actually put that 2. And you can see right now, okay, what we are doing is we are playing with that level I told you. This is where we were trying to look for the long 180, around $180 in the last video. And we said that, hey, this is a buying opportunity because of the liquidity that got taken out of this wick. It's a higher low. As long as price action is holding above 180, we can look for us to get into the 200 area. And technically, it's this area right here, $210, because you see the EMAs that crossed over here. This is why it's telling you, hey, this is potentially a lower high being formed because of that EMA cross. So this is could be the next shorting opportunity for the next leg down, okay, in a rolling hill distribution in this descending channel kind of situation. And you've seen that similar situation right here. Actually. This was the cross. We came into the cross and we actually took out the liquidity and then rolled over, made a little head and shoulder over here, okay? Head and shoulder. but this was a fake out and the liquidity got taken to the upside. Now that all that upside liquidity is taken out in this distribution head over here, the next path of least resistance was this liquidity down here, which is why this got taken out. And you can see this like that is why we're getting all this tightening of the accumulation in this zone. We're trying to see, hey, is this gonna be the second like lower or higher low for the upside continuation in like a W? You know how you guys see those W's? Something like this. Is this gonna W out of this price action? And that's what we're basically deciding in this triangle right now. Triangles are already pretty mature. I have a full disclosure, I have a short on Ethereum. I'm probably going to close it at the end of this video. It's at 2702. I took that short just because we've had all week to break out and we've been going sideways. So anyone who did long this entire week, today, if we get a flush to the downside, is going to get basically pushed out. And today is payday in the US market, so I was expecting upside from everyone buying the dip as they got paid today. So if that is what plays out, we can understand why we got that push up. If we don't get that push up today and we reject, well, it's because that even though people got paid, the buyers did not step up, and the sellers actually took control of the weakness and then impulsed it down, because there were still people who bought throughout the week and open interest did show it. You can even check funding rate. All of it shows that, yo, people did try to buy the dip, but bigger players did not step up to do a markup phase, like Wyckoff, Elliott wave, expansion to the upside, 7-wave expansion. We didn't get that. And that's why I showed you this rolling hill distribution schematic, because I have seen in the past that the first time it breaks through, right? The second time after the liquidity is taken, the second time it does not break through. The second time it actually does fall out. And what happens is people assume that the same fractal will play out, and that's what caused them to long here. And the fractal did not play out to the upside, it actually played out the opposite side. So price action, there's fractals rhyme, okay? But it's not necessary that they repeat. So those people who think like the same thing happens over and over and over, they're the ones who get wrecked in the market on a regular basis, because the market is just painting pictures. The outcome is not gonna be the same just because it did the same similar fractal before. That's what I mean. Like, the setups are there. The market shows you the setup is the probable outcome of it with the fractals, but it doesn't guarantee that outcome. Like, if you guys don't understand what I mean by this, the psychology of trading, you need to really, really understand it, why we lose money in the market and why we, like smart people consistently lose money in the market. It's not because they are bad traders. They don't understand the game of probability, and they do not understand when to take a loss. They are so scientifically oriented, like logic driven, where they're like 1 + 1 = 2. But in markets, 1 + 1 doesn't always equal 2. There are so many other factors that, come in. Oh, so now the ETH short is playing out. So it does look like they're going to try to hunt the liquidity up to 2,600. I shorted at 27. I'll probably take my profit at 26. And then if we flush down to 2,100 to eat the wick today, I will be, that's the kind of ugly thing that I'm looking for today, because we have a very big price efficiency on ETH with a huge wick all the way to 2,100. And the whole time we did not get above 2,700, which was the top end resistance. So if we didn't get above 2,700, we were not going to go to 2,900 or 3,000 to test into last week's resistances that we broke down from. It looks like today we're going to go retest the buyer's conviction of the wick. So I can quickly show you what I mean by that real quick here on ETH. But I think all my fibs and stuff are not going to be here yet. So all my drawings and stuff got absolutely decimated. It really sucks that it happened. Here is on this chart. If you can see, yeah, all this is blocked. This 2700 level was major fib resistance. Okay, we had fibs that on my old chart, it shows you why we bounced off this level, why we went into this level dead catted and then went down to this level, and that's why we're over here getting wrecked, because people thought that this was going to be a bottom and we could go up. I shorted this level because of this wick from yesterday, and now I'm seeing that the EMAs are just bouncing price action around, and the point of control is 2600. If we can't get above the resistance of the fib at 27, then 2600 is going to be where the liquidity is at, because all these people who bought the dip have all their stop loss right here, thinking, oh, we can't get lower. Well, once we get to this level and buyers don't step up, we're not going to stop at this liquidity here. The real liquidity is all the way down here. Okay, so they're going to just whoosh, flush it down, and that's what I'm afraid of today. Be aware of that. I didn't even want to go over this with you guys. That's going to be for the Discord server. But anyone who watched this video this far will have the added benefit to take a look at this. So I'm going to go back to Solana. And while we do that, guys, I forgot to say, if you haven't already, please leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel so you get these videos as they drop. Leave me a comment in the comment section below letting me know how I'm doing if you haven't already. Share this video with other like-minded individuals to save them some money. I just showed you ETH looking like it's going to roll over. Here is Solana looking like upside continuation. So just be aware, is this a trick? I don't know. I don't think Solana has more power over ETH, market cap wise, participant wise, holder wise. I know Solana is good because of memes, but you already saw what the memes do to people who invest too hard in them. Take Trump coin as an example. How many people put all that money in there and got wrecked? That's what memes do. So be aware of meme trading and Solana as your go-to for your meme alternative. But Solana is a good coin for long term. I mean, it's proven by looking at the higher time frames. Here's monthly. You are tracking perfectly on the 21 EMA. That's the only reason I said that 180 long to 200. I mean, yeah, 180 to 200 was a good long scalp. Even if we were going to go back to the downside, 145 was going to support us. And that 180 to 200 was an easy scalp, which everyone could have took over the last 2-3 weeks. And it's still looking like a head and shoulder. But like I said, the way to know where downside come is after we lose this on Sunday. If we don't lose 200 on Sunday, next week you can say that this is a doji reversal. Next week we could just continue back up. So just be aware that, like, yes, I'm showing you the downside possibility, but I'm also showing you that the downside can come and wick right back up. If it goes to tap 165, it's going to cash out all the longs, but that 165 is going to be a perfect buy entry for some bigger dude with a lot of money, because he's going to take all the liquidity from all the people who are selling in a panic, and he's going to just pump it right back above 200, and then all the people who sold at a loss will have to chase it back above 200, and then when it gets to 230, he can sell again from this 160, and then you guys are chasing it from 200 to 230, and then when he sells it, it goes right back to 200 and under, and you guys are like left scratching your head, going like, what's going on? That's because he's doing the proper technical analysis trade. He's doing the right thing. Oh, look at this. We did not go back to the right chart, and that's probably why I'm losing so many of my drawings. There you go. Okay, so we're back on this. And once again, I'm pointing out that underneath 200, you have the risk of losing this to the downside by Sunday. Okay, so Sunday you will find out if this resistance, this dojis to the top side are going to be true, and if these dojis to the downside are going to be a buying opportunity. And we're squeezing basically. So you have like a $20 to $30 range of risk here. You can have a stop loss above the EMAs if you're short, or stop loss below the wick if you're long, and you can take both trades and straddle in a cross leverage and stop out one end or the other, depending on when we go there, and you could have a winning trade on both sides if you want to play this to the sideways. So that's basically the gist I have for you guys on Solana. I do see a good opportunity for a long. I do see a good opportunity for a short. Solana is probably going to be secondary to Ethereum's move, and right now Ethereum just lost about $10 into the 4-hour close. So will Solana close a 4-hour here and then look for downside? Actually, let's go to the 4-hour and find out. And 4-hour looks pretty decent. I mean, it looks good. And 4-hour just needs to close above $200.42. We're about 30 cents away and 23 minutes for that close. And after that close, you will get your answer. And if it does not come into this top level, which there's so much liquidity right here, why is it not just going to go that 10, 20 more dollars to take all this liquidity up here? Why won't it do that? I don't know. But if it does do that and then just goes sideways and then flushes it to the downside after Ethereum does a bigger leg, then you'll understand why this is happening. Okay? So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. I wanted to make sure nobody loses money over Valentine's Day, and that's why I put these videos out. If you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you in the next video. Aside from that, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and thumbs up the video. If you have any other individuals that would appreciate this material, please feel free to share it to them. And yeah, if you have a suggestion for the next video, leave it in the comment section below and I'll get back to you in the next one. If you feel like trading with me live, feel free to join the Discord server. Link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that we use and recommend that helps the channel grow, like our MEXC link. That's where we do all our trading and we get an amazing volume discount, the best discount in every other exchange. We have the lowest rates. Feel free to check it out, make a test account, use our link, compare your fees on our link of MEXC to whatever you else got, and you will see why there's an advantage trading with us on MEXC over any other exchange. Aside from that, guys, have a great day. Talk to you soon, and be safe. And make sure you guys tell your loved one you love them and appreciate them, and try to be, don't waste this time. Don't wait this moment. Time flies, but the people we love, that's the most priceless thing you guys got. You're making money in these markets to spend it on your loved ones. Well, your loved one doesn't need you to spend money. They want you to spend time with them and appreciate them. So go hug and hold and kiss your loved ones. I hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.